For all of you guys out there and girls, this is beautiful tagliatelle pasta. And I'm going to show you a beautiful vegan recipe that you can make with this pasta that's going to blow your mind. Alright, we're back at the Food Revolution here and we're behind the scenes of Vin's kitchen, and I want to show you a recipe that is gonna amaze you. And this recipe was inspired from my aunt, and my aunt is a type of person that comes over every 1 month. She has a certain food restriction. One day she's pescatarian, the next day she's vegetarian, and another day she's vegan. And this round she's vegan. I have no problems with the food restrictions. However, I just have to adjust some recipes to get her to have some beautiful food. So we're gonna make fresh tagliatelle pasta coming here. So this is a vegan pasta, so it's made with beautiful sea salt, it's made with olive oil, and it's made with 00 flour. So to cut this, we want to get a nice long one with a knife, bang like that, bang like that, we get a nice portion. And this is for me and my aunt, so probably we're gonna have a little bit more, and I'm gonna do it like that. There's no rule, it doesn't have to be this long, that long, but roughly that size will be good. So on a rolling boil, we're gonna cook it right here. We're gonna put, you see, a rolling boil. It's got all that beautiful salt. It's got all that beautiful flour inside a little bit. So it has all that flavor. It's gonna go in right here. So the star of this dish is two things. First, it's the pasta. 3 stars. The pasta, which is beautiful, handmade. And then we have this pesto earlier, which we made. I'm just gonna show you the final remnants of it. Is basically the walnuts going in with the basil, semi-dried tomatoes that are going in, and this is going to be the base for that luscious sauce that is going to be there. And what we're going to do, on a pan, we've sweated some shallots and slatted some onions, and we're throwing in this beautiful vegan meat, which is, okay, I say vegan meat, but it's actually made of beetroot, potato starch, pea protein, and shiitake mushrooms, and boiled beetroot. The reason we formed it into balls is what we want to do. We want to sort of brown it off and get all that flavor and all that thing inside, and we want to make this into a crumble. Our goal is to actually make this into a beautiful crumble, and we want to hear the sizzle. And can you see with the pasta, this is what we're doing. We want to just loosen it up. And when we, because you know why, we don't want it to stick together. And can you hear the sizzle, guys? That's the exciting sizzle that I want to hear, and I want to see, and I want to smell. And the aroma in the room is just next level. You can really feel everything. And this is a no-cook pasta sauce. So meaning, we're not going to cook the pesto, guys. No cooking of the pesto. Cooking of the pesto will what happens is, it overcooks all the ingredients. We take so much time to not overcook it. And now we're just going to gently make it into a velvety sauce. So what we're going to do, we're going to add all this beautiful pesto that we've made, which is the semi-dried tomatoes. And if you want the recipe for this amazing pesto for the holidays, what you're going to do is you're going to log on to our YouTube channel, and you can see in the last video. So what I'm going to do, as this crumble is doing, Victor, I'm just going to break the crumble down here and going to make sure that the crumble is nicely done. And the color you get, to get this beautiful color, is just natural color. No MSG, no preservatives. And what happens is that flavor is going to be unbelievable. So I'm going to set this aside while the pesto and pasta is going to cook. I'm going to set this aside. As you can see, this is boiling. We're getting there slowly. Can you see the water? And we're going to get a nice plate. If you can look at the pasta boiling, we're going to come around and plate this up. So what's important right now is we're going to make sure the pasta's cooked. And this kind of pasta, you want to do it about 4 to 6 minutes. I would advise 6 minutes, because you don't want it to be too al dente. That means you don't want it to be too firm. You want it to be just nice. When you deal with fresh pastas, you don't want it to be too, you want it to have a bit of a soft texture, and you don't want it to be too hard, but you still want it to be springy. So right now we're gonna get a bit of this pasta water. This is the magic, guys. We're gonna take a bit of this liquid into the water. So let's check this out, right, guys? Can you see this? So this is what we're doing. Okay, we've put that in. Now we're making the velvety sauce. And can you see how velvety it is? It's velvety and amazing. It's starting to emulsify. All the ingredients are starting to emulsify. A little bit of olive oil. The pasta's cooking beautifully, nicely. A little bit of olive oil inside here. It's really nice. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift the pasta and slowly put it in. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the heat of the pasta, the residual heat, to intensify the flavor. A little bit of chopped parsley inside here. And look inside there. I want you to see this. This is where the magic happens, where we put the whole dish together. This is the cooking process of the pasta that is going to come in and really make my auntie go insane. That's why anything I want from her, she does to me. Just have to make this pasta for her. And so we have such a beautiful relationship. And I really enjoy cooking for her, because sometimes, when you go out, a lot of restaurants, they don't have cater to dietary requirements, so it's really important that I think people like this, they're really craving for this kind of food where they can go out, enjoy themselves. So right now we're gonna plate this dish up. So we get a nice clean plate right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna plate this pasta that has been velvety and emulsified. Oh my God, I just wish you can smell that. Can you smell that? Can you smell that flavor and that energy and that love that has gone into the dish? So I'm just going to put that pasta down there like that. This can feed maybe 1 Navin and 2 normal people generally. So it really depends on your appetite. I'm very hungry this morning and I'm just spooning over all that pesto. And this pesto, and if you want to do a vegetarian version, you just have to add parmesan to it or grana padano to it. So we're just wiping the sides of the plate. Can you see that, Victor? How gorgeous is it? And to finish this off, we're going to add this gorgeous vegan crumble. Can you still see the vegan crumble is still so luscious and so soft and so amazing that you can see the moisture in the dish, and that's exactly what you want. The shallots, the onions. So we're going to finish this. Little bit of chopped parsley, little bit of sliced basil, a little bit of sliced basil, a little topping of olive oil, just to kiss this thing and make it come together. And voila, you have an amazing vegan pesto walnut crumble. Check it out, try it at home. I'm sure any vegan will be dreaming of you every night with this beautiful, amazing dish. Signing out, Navin Kalu, Food Revolution. See you again. Happy holidays.